What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see.
Right.
Have you any children, Geralt?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Got a couple questions for you.
Your band. Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interested? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
I see. By the way,
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. More I think about it, more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
I'll give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes round here.
Odim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
right.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself?
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a Dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
How unfortunate for him.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel in shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everec, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Perhaps. Final question.
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Why not?
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
Alright, go on then. Lay him out. Alright, what do we got here? A little bit of this. Okay, get rid of all that. I see. Okay. Sure, let's see where this takes us. Oh. It's very generous of you. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and alright, why not? A little bit of that, a little bit of this, and there we go. Good to go. Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Now with my combined 20 cards, I'll have 49. So he needs to have his two next cards need to be 12 or 13 in strength to beat me. Does he have 13 strength card combination? Do I want to risk it? Alright, fine. Let's dip one toe in and see what happens. Okay. So unless his next card is 8 strength, we should be good, right? Right? Oh. So close, my friend, so close.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks.
Oh. Anyway.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come.
Alright.
Oh, that's better. Alright, what do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
The papers, where are they?
Left them in the vault. You wanted the house, you got the house. Never mentioned its contents.
You're a quick study. Already as tricky as Odin himself. Keen to ridicule a man. Do you know what I and the company do with your type?
Go on.
No. Dying to hear, though. Always liked a tale with a thrill.
I'm in no mood for jests.
Neither am I. Did my job, Olgierd. Delivered what you asked for, to the letter. Unhappy? Hell, should have chosen your words more carefully.
Yes, I should have. I assume you came to an agreement with Horst. Shame. A right horse in that one.
His brother Ewald was worse.
Was?
Horst killed him with his own hands.
It's progress.
Horst's brother. Did you know about him?
I should think so. Ewald was famous in certain circles.
Which ones?
The kind noble witches don't usually associate with. He murdered for coin, no questions, without batting an eye. Always extravagantly, though. If not for his damn surname, I believe I'd have invited him to join the company.
Right. So, if you needed some papers, why did you tell me you needed a house?
Why did you even need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmerius Hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Aim to deliver those papers to the right hands. Borsodi would have landed in the streets, and the hospital would have gotten the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
Awfully noble of you, showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. May they wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
Right. So...
The Borsodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
why not?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever.
Go on.
My family. They took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours.
Sure.
We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed pricks buy my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pile selling our mementos.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea. The anger I felt, I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second, a broad, then had another tankard. And then, I asked the wrong bloke for help.
Right. And?
What happened then?
What happened then, Witcher, was one big stinking pile of shite. Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still? Got anything else for me?
I do. So took care of Vladimir.
I'll wait for it to drop.
Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
Your last wish, please?
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must see to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on! None of this dallying!
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready! I'm listening!
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality, and I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me, and don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Oh, yeah. Is that what you believe?
Beryl, what was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
Right. So, can we get back to it now?
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
3rd task, if you don't mind.
Just get to it.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
Yeah, maybe later.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
3rd wish, still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
Yes, Geralt.
Came by after I escaped from the Aetheri ship. Must have just missed you.
My commander summoned me, interrogated me about the sewers, what happened there.
Interrogated?
Oh, had some questions. I went down there with a whole unit, only I came out alive. They wanted to know why.
What did you say?
What could I say? Sewers are swarming with drowners. Soldiers died as heroes protecting me, all of which is true.
Right.
Captain sent me off to test the samples I'd collected, then ordered the sewers locked down.
That's good at least.
So,
Finally some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vizima.
After our paths diverged?
yeah.
Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt, completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years. My time's much shorter, so I try to use every bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
Yeah.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
you're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
Well,
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time.
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
excellent. You play Gwen?
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers? Come on, let's lay them out.
Let's go. Let's see what you got. It's quite tell, eh? Interesting stratagem. There we go. Okay. It doesn't work like that. So what do they mean when they say removed from the battlefield? I don't know, I don't care. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna stall and let her waste her cards. There we go. Oh, so that... okay. So I should have... I probably should have... well, doesn't matter now. Oh, you're in big trouble now.
You're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
Nah, got
Nah.
lucky, that's all.
These things happen, you
Likely.
know.
But here, I dare say, a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Appreciate it.
See you later.
Until next time.
Mighty rusty and covered in creepers.
Kendrick. Kendrick, you there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me after.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets. Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
Yeah, I've got the same question.
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taken from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
No.
Phew. That's the stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You?
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Pretty sprawling, this
Right.
estate.
It's probably for the best.
How am I gonna find that rose in this fog? Fresh manure.
What? Fresh? Who's keeping around for fresh manure? What the hell?
Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who?
Interesting. And what is with the fog?
Beehives. Well maintained, but dormant.
Beehives? What do we got up here?
Woods rotted completely. No violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back.
Maybe. You never know. Alright. Nothing to be found here. Let's go way out back. See what we can find. We still gotta look for old Kendrick too. Wherever he might be. So, alright. Should be fun.
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That... digging?
Whoa. Who's digging?
Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves. Someone dragged a wounded man through here.
That's not a good sign. Hello? Thief? I'm looking for a thief. It's, it... Oh?
Graves, unmarked. Laid out in rows, like garden beds. Hey. Hear me?
Excuse me. Friend? Just wanna talk to you. Ask a couple of
Other
questions.
thieves. Bodies mutilated.
Oh.
Who are you?
The hell? Okay. Whoa. Easy now. Oh. The hell?
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
What kind of monstrosity is this? You again.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Pardon me?
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
What's going on here?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
Right. And,
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris and the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
I see. That far, huh?
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
Fine. Looking for a rose. You seen one?
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions.
Alright. Appreciate it, fellas.
So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Right. Whatever you say. Oh?
A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation. Pretty. Guess thieves tried to lower the statue with ropes, but something scared them off. Don't know this deity. Strange. Olgierd doesn't seem the pious type.
Alright. Excuse me? Hello. Mrs. von Everec? I'm here about a rose? Not a thief though, but I just want hello? What's going on here? Oh, this doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. What about here? Hello?
Gotta be careful.
Mrs. von Everec? Are you okay?
What the hell was that?
Hello? Ma'am? I don't want any trouble. Just here to talk.
I'm afraid.
What do you think that makes me? Let's just agree to stop scaring each other, right? Don't scare me, I'm not gonna scare you. Sounds fair enough, doesn't it? Hello? What the hell? Oh, now the way out is locked too. Hello? Excuse me. What is this?
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
Hey, what's wrong with you? I'm complimenting the place. Can't even let me do that? Just saying, it all looks good. And stuff. Oh, locked. Okay. There's gotta be other rooms we haven't searched. Oh, that one's buried in rubble. So...
Olgierd as I've never known him. A different man then.
I guess you could say that. Alright, let's go upstairs. Oh!
Stop me.
Hey, get back in that painting. Stop screwing around. I don't have time for this. Locked. Hello?
Fire damage. Interesting.
Fire damage. What are the chances this is just a nature-based accident? Yeah. Probably very low. Oh. These are the broken stairs from below. And out here, they lead to this place. Oh? Hello? Anybody? Anybody home?
Damn, you're ugly.
Stop it. Get out of here. I cast you out.
What the hell was that?
Is it me or is the place slowly burning? Maybe I should leave.
Bedchamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's been living here.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
Right.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
I see. So...
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Right.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
Oh.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised?
No, not at all.
Not really. So...
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Right.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways.
Well-
To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
You're just full of keys, aren't you? Why didn't you just give me the whole... Hey, wait a minute. Why am I back here? There's a glowing thing back there. Can I not go back to it now?
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
There we
Lovely
go.
couple.
Portrait.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Alright.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
There we go.
I didn't know Iris von Everec, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. I can't be sure this brush was yours. But if you liked pretty trinkets, you might not mind this one lying at your side.
Alright.
You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've
Oh.
done is in keeping with your customs.
Yeah, more or less. Alright.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you.
Excuse me. Lady von Everec? What are you, Oh. What you got there?
follow you? Alright.
Why not?
What is this place?
Whoa. What the hell?
The Painted World. The work of Olgierd von Everec.
Right.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
That's lucky for you.
Strange place.
One born of Olgierd von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
Right.
Alright, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but
How do I do that?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Look for the fears and summon them. How?
Spectres of Olgierd and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
Okay.
Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
Painting palette.
Right.
The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn.
Huh. Right.
Probably not right. Iris was painting the manor.
Right.
Perfect match.
So he's reading the book and,
Perfect match.
okay. Oh.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
What's that? What is that? Is that bees? Get away, bees. Oh god. What the hell? What? Spectres? Get out of here, spectres. What the hell?
Another memory.
Oh. There we go.
Wine cup. just like the one Olgierd's holding. Tattered decorations for a special occasion.
Alright, alright. And,
A wedding veil?
a wedding veil. This must be the red herring, right? I mean, they're already married.
Probably not right.
No? Glass?
Perfect match.
Oh.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
Hmm.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm
Afraid of spiders. I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
my knight.
Right.
You've seen to everything.
So now I've got to fight spiders too. I knew it.
God damn it all.
Get out of here. I don't want this. Get away from me. It's enough. Get out of here.
Medallion's humming.
Oh. The hell? Now what?
A wraith?
What is that?
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
Perfect.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
Interesting.
A lavish feast. Trying to impress the guests. Silver thread, pearls. Doll must have cost a fortune. Just a little different than the painting.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look. Right. So we gotta put the jug.
Castel Ravello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Oh. The jug's already in the middle. What's missing?
Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world.
So... So it didn't belong to Iris, then? Is that what you're saying?
Fire was burning in the painting. Still something missing, though. Candles also need lighting.
Oh, well, thanks for spelling it out for me, alright. Light the candles too, obviously.
Candles also need lighting.
Yes, thank you, Geralt. The candles shall be lit. Anything else you want to add? Candles lit. Oh, one at the far end isn't lit. Okay, there we go.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd? Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Oh. Of course. It's you again. Step out into the light, my friend. You have nothing to fear. Come on. Make a move. Make a move. Come on. Make a move. Come on already. Make it. Make a move.
So let's follow him. Not you again.
Hey, what do you want?
Don't like this place.
Something just opened. Is it down here? No. It's up here. Okay. What now? Hello?
The bedchamber.
Oh. Do I want to see what? Oh, I don't have a choice, do I?
Towel stained with blood.
Oh no.
Wick's almost gone.
Oh?
Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel.
This towel, you mean? Yeah.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
No fears to fight this time, I think. Maybe because the dream isn't over yet.
Another blurred memory.
Right. We've got a goblet and some fruit.
She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. As if someone just missing something.
What?
Goblet, like the one in the painting. Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Right. Goblet. What do you mean left middle? It's in the back. Oh god.
Still not right.
Fucking hell. This again. First it was the diagram, now it's this. Yeah, the grapes are... I mean, I guess technically they're in the middle, but they're also on the left. Fine, let's go with that.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Alright, Geralt, I understand. Goblet, middle.
Maybe on this side.
Grapes, left.
Fits, I think.
Apples, right.
This goes here.
Good?
Finally, just like the picture.
Great.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again. Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd!
Hey, Olgierd. Why are you closing the door on me? How dare you? Oh. Oh, this hallway again. Great.
Come on.
Bring it on. Come on. Come on. Don't stand there looking useless. Do something. God's sake.
Master von Everec's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Is that right?
The gates of mystery between worlds. The library of an occultist.
Some candles.
Blood pacts. Or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons.
Right. I'm starting to see where this is going.
Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
I suppose you could say that. Piece of chalk.
Blood. For some kind of magic, I bet.
Yes, some sort of magic that involves blood. I believe there's a word for that.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Black magic.
Hey, speaking of...
That should do it.
Oh.
Now for the candles.
I don't fucking know.
I need to think this through.
The only time I didn't read a book that I picked up was the time I needed to read the book. Are you kidding me with this? Blood Pact. Its line must be drawn with a steady hand. Straight okay. A barrier in the form of lit candles made of beeswax. But where? A barrier, so on the outside? I don't know.
Alright, let's try this again.
It's gonna be trial and error. Around it.
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
There we go.
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace. Soba camisa iare. Soba camisa e barasas. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Okay. Time to go.
Damn it, smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
Well, I guess it's better than a raging fire.
Olgierd didn't let them in. They froze to death.
Let who in? What are you talking about? Oh. Alright, that's great. How am I supposed to get inside? Anyone? Open the door, please. Help. Help me. Please. Anyone? Help me. Open the door at once. No. Okay. I understand.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father.
Alright, well that was fun. Let's get back to it.
So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop.
Alright. What else do we have here?
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
Alright. What's it doing on the floor then? Oh, it's not on the floor.
Not quite. Memory's still incomplete. Probably not right.
Oh. Right.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
There we go.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Uh-oh. Here come the servants. Oh. Here come the beasts. Doesn't matter. They're all the same. Don't move. Die. Thank
Then
you.
von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
Alright, yeah. There's no point arguing on what happened and what should happen. Let's just get on with it. Okay. Not going that way. I guess we're going back here.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Thanks.
Ladder.
Alright.
A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Claw scratches. There we go.
There you go. Little friend.
Animal hair.
What else?
Single place setting. No others on the table.
Right.
Think this was yours.
Large bowl for the large doggy.
Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance.
Yeah.
We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Good.
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Great. I can't wait.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Alright. Come on. Who wants to go first?
Chosen to deal with Witcher.
Shut up and fight. Oi! Enough.
Come on, come closer.
As lifeless as a
Enough.
no Witcher should sit even better. The skies worthless. Olgierd is involved.
You're not him.
No.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
You know,
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
right. Well,
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose.
When you placed the hairbrush on my grave, I remember brushing my hair while Olgierd watched in silence.
Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
well, I don't know where to start.
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he?
Oh.
And how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Well, honestly,
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
yeah.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Right.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Something like that.
To be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
Can't really tell you.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
Well, it's your choice.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it.
Oh.
The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger. I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we
Sure.
go, some advice.
Oh.
Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
See,
Glass that can't be broken?
what does that mean?
So long.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you...
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
Whew. Alright then. All that for a damn rose.